Hello, we'll try to demonstrate how to draw a bicycle sprocket using Onshape today. It should be a fairly quick demonstration. So to start up, you need to do a quick 2D sketch. Once you have the plane selected, let's draw a few circles. And the outside circle, and the circle where the shaft will go through. So next we'll need to define how big they are. Since this is just a demonstration, the dimensions really don't matter so long they make sense. Okay, inside circle is 0.75 inch, which is 3/4. Outside circle, let's make it 8. All right, next thing we need to do is generate a reference line. And in Onshape, it's called a construction line. The purpose of this, so we can include some lining cuts, right? Because the bicycle sprocket is not supposed to be very heavy. And let's call that 2 inches. Once a 3D rendering is generated, these holes will all be cut out. So to make more than one copy of the circle pattern, let's use this called the circular tool, right? So the default setting is repeat it 3 times around the circle. I want to repeat it 5 times to make our sprocket lighter. So once that is done, the next thing we need to draw are the little tooth gears on our sprocket. So we need to draw a couple of lines to enclose an area. Every time an area is enclosed, Onshape does it by itself to define the shape within. So let's call that 60 degrees. Let's find out how tall this gear is and make some definition. 0.28 is a little short. Let's make it 0.4. Let's also make sure that 2 legs of the triangle are equal. Good. So no gear tooths are really sharp at the very tip. So let's put a little bit of a radius on the very top. Let's call that 0.05 degrees. Oops. That's the wrong one. Let's do that again. 0.05 degrees. There we go. So now let's repeat this pattern around the bigger circle so we can generate enough around the whole wheel. So how many of those do we need? Let's say right now the customized standard version is 3, as you can see. Let's make it 50. So one thing to look out for is make sure these triangle lines do not crisscross each other. So now the 2D rendering is complete. As you can see, it's a 2D shape. On the third axis, there is no image. So how do we make a 2D into a 3D shape? Something called extrusion. Let's see, it's already started doing it. Let's include every little shape that we have. Now you see the gears, but we need to subtract out all the holes that we made. And one more. Let's drag it around a little bit. Look at that. You have a 3D shape. But the bicycle sprocket is really not that thick. So let's call it 1/8 inch versus 1 inch. There you go. Does it look like anything yet that you're familiar with? So excellent. So that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching.